Hi student, this is Mahima Gupta and I am here for the subject computer. So this is our first chapter of class 3rd, named Computer Fundamental Introduction of Hardware and Software. Firstly, I want to welcome you in the new session in the new class 3rd. Okay, so let's start with this presentation. Here the chapter name is Computer Fundamental Introduction of Hardware and Software. The very general and basic question which is related with this chapter is what is a computer? Means the definition of computer. So, computer is an electronic device. Electronic devices are those devices which can be run with the help of electricity. So, computer is also an electronic device which takes data called input, process it and gives us result called output. So, we are going to understand this definition with the help of an example. Imagine if you are going to prepare a juice, a mango juice. So what will you do? The process will be firstly you will peel out the fruits, then you will cut them. So this will be your input. Then you will put this pulp in the mixture. So the process which take place in that mixture is called as procedure, and finally you will get a juice. So that particular juice is called as output. In this whole process, the mango pulp was the input, the activity of the mixer is process, and the juice is finally the output. In the same way, computer also work. Computer take the instruction and command from the user in the form of input, then process it with the help of CPU, means central processing unit. Then finally show the result on the monitor screen. That is called as output. So some other example of this process is when we input fruits in a juicer, it processes it to give us juice as output. When we put dirty clothes in washing machine, it gives us clean clothes. This is also an example of input processing output. Okay. So let's move to the next slide. This is the picture of a desktop computer. Here we can say this is keyboard, this is mouse. These are the input devices of a desktop computer. Then this is CPU, okay, also called as the brain of a computer. This is a processor. Then this is the monitor screen, which is called as output device because it display the output of an activity. Now here, how these part work? What is the basic principle behind the working of a computer? So, the input is given in the form of instruction or command by the user to the computer. Then after that, the computer accept, examine and calculate the result. This is called as processing. Finally, after that, the result given by the computer after processing is called output or information, which is to be displayed by the processor on the monitor screen. This cycle is known as IPO. The full form is input processing output. So this is the whole process of a computer. So we can say that computer work on the principle of input processing output. Now various parts of computer. Parts of computer are broadly divided into two terms. The first one is hardware and second one is software. Hardware are the parts that we can see and touch and can be moved from one place to another. So this is the definition of hardware. These parts can be seen and can be touched and can be moved from one place to another. Now the second one, software. Software is a set of instruction or command to perform a specific task on the computer. These software are mainly developed by the human being, okay, and these are for performing a specific task with the help of a computer. Now, the hardware are further divided into three various parts, and those parts are input devices, processor, and output devices. So, let us take some example of input devices. The first one is keyboard. This is the picture of a keyboard, okay. Keyboard, it has a number of keys like numeric keys, alphabetic key, arrow keys, punctuation keys, special keys, etc. Keyboard is also an input device because it is used for giving input to the computer, okay. A keyboard contains many of the keys just like number key, alphabet key, caps lock, enter, backspace, delete, etc. Now the next one is mouse. Mouse is a pointing device, okay? It is a pointing device which is used to give input by selecting and pointing object or text. So in this way, mouse is also used as a input device. Now the next one is joystick. It is mainly used by the people or the students or the children to play games on the computer. while playing video games, you use this particular device, which is called as joystick. This is the picture of your joystick. Now we are moving to the next one, which is microphone. It is an instrument for converting sound waves into the electrical energy. This particular device is used for converting the sound wave into the electrical energy so that the computer can understand the input. Now the next one is processor. Now what is the meaning of processor? CPU stand for Central Processing Unit. This is the picture of CPU. Okay, it is the most important part of computer as it does a lot of work, and the work which are performed by CPU are as follows: calculations. It also transfer data. It is store a huge information in it. Okay, so these are the various working or uses of CPU. Now because it is very important for the computer, that is why it is also called as brain of computer. So we can say it is the brain of our computer. Now we are moving to the next point, which are output devices. These are the devices which are used for getting the output of our activity. Okay, so the first one is monitor. It is an output device, is used to display the result, pictures, etc. Whatever we uh, input in the computer with the help of keyboard or mouse, that is processed by the CPU, then finally it is displayed on the screen, and that screen of computer is known as monitor. So now the second one is printer. It is used to take output or result on the paper. I think you had already seen it in MP Online, or we can say in many of the shops. With the help of this device, this is the printer, okay? With the help of this device, we get the result on the form of paper, okay? Now the other example of output devices are these, okay? The first one is, this is the third one actually, speaker. They are used to play audios file, okay? Audio file. These are also inbuilt in your mobile phones, in your television also. So in this way, these devices work. They help in listening music and listening the audio files. Now this second one, this is called as webcam. What is the uses of webcam? It is another hardware component to share the images through internet. If we want to do video conferencing or video call, then we use this device. With the help of this device, we can transfer or share the images through internet, and we can also perform videos, okay? Video calls. Now the next one, further division of software devices. Software devices are also divided into two parts, system software and application software, okay? So these are the example of system software. What is the definition of system software? It is the main software program with whose help a computer run and perform all the important works like opening of computer's desktop and other program. For understanding the working of this software, firstly we have to understand one thing, because there is a difference between the language of computer and the language of human being. Computer understand the language like HLL, binary language, etc. And human beings are not able to understand the language of computer. In the same way, the computer is also uh, not able to understand the language of human being. So for coordinating between these two parties, some software are used. Those software are called as system software. Some example of system software are Microsoft Windows, Linux, Unix, Android. Okay, this is the very common operating system, Android, which can be seen in your mobile phone. Microsoft Windows is created by Microsoft Corporation Company of USA. Okay, so these are some example of system software. Now the next point, application software. So what is the definition of application software? These are the software which are used for performing a specific task. Okay. Some example of application software are word processing software, paint software, music and video players, PowerPoint presentation, Excel sheet. Okay. So these are some example of application software. Now what is the working of word processing software? So it is used to type, edit and format text document. You can see with the help of this software, we can write any of the text in our computer and create various files through it. Now the next one is paint software. It is used to draw and color pictures. With the help of this app, you can draw various shapes, size, pictures in your computer, and you can also color them. Okay. Now the next one is music and video player. This app is used to listen music and watch movies. With the help of this device, we can uh, see or enjoy various movies and songs. So in this way, these software work. Some of the example are PowerPoint presentation. With the help of PPT, you can prepare presentations so that you can perform them. You can place them in front of the student to teach them, just like I'm doing. Okay. So these are some example of application software. So I hope this you enjoyed this video. So let's meet in the next session. Thank you.